Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, I have a new setup today. I am now out in my she shed, which I'm calling it Carrie's Craft Cottage, which I will show it to you when I have got it organized and all a little bit better. There's a lot of things sitting around right now, but I have my windows open. You can probably hear the birds outside singing, and I want to show you a work in progress that I am doing for Studio28E. All the digitals in this project here are from Studio28E's Etsy shop. So I am nowhere near finished. I'm probably not even halfway finished with this, but I just kind of wanted to give you a preview of what I'm doing and how beautiful the digitals are. I'm fixing to work on this page right here. I think I'm going to take my colored markers maybe and do the letters that are here. And so I've got a lot of pages and a lot of things in here, which I'll give a complete flip through when I'm done. But anyway, today I am going to work on some things to go in here. So I thought, and I should have turned the camera on earlier to show you these little guys. Let me show you what they looked like. Okay, so before I colored them, they're just little white wedding place markers, or I picked these up at a thrift shop somewhere, and I said there was a whole stack of them, and I thought, oh, these are beautiful. I could definitely use them in a junk journal. So all I did is took some of my spray inks and I sprayed. These are glitter inks, and I kind of sprayed both sides, and then I took the leftover and mopped up a couple of guest checks. So I'm going to decorate these 4 items to go in that journal. Now I have a scoreboard somewhere, but at the moment I can't put my finger on it. So if you don't have a scoreboard, you can use a little paper trimmer, and instead of trimming it, instead of cutting it, just make a little score there. So I'm going to score these 2, and then I'm going to fold them up, and they're just going to be a little insert. So I'm just lining that up on what would be the cutting line, but I'm not cutting it. I'm just going to score it a little because it's such a tiny little area to try to fold. So get me a little fold in here. There's a very happy wren outside my window. I know you can hear her or him singing his little heart out. I love my birds. I have a bird feeder right there out this window, and I can watch the birds as I sit here and create. See how pretty this is going to be? So it could be just a little booklet. It could be a little window. It could be a pocket. I'm not sure what all I'm going to do with it just yet. Okay, so I've just gathered some little distress inks. This one is called Milled Lavender, and I decided I'm going to put a word in there. These words also came with this digital kit, and so I decided just to use some of the words, and I'm just inking that up a little bit. It's not really coming out lavender, and that's okay. So I've got a little bit of brown in my brush here, in my ink dauber. I'm just going to give it a little ink around the edges. And then what I was thinking is I might put it in the book this way on the page, and then you could open the page and I'll have a word right there. Okay, and I've decided, of course, we've got to have a little bit of lace in there. So I just put a strip of lace, and I'm going to put my little word right here in the middle, like so. And then I have an idea. I have too many ideas. That's the problem. So many ideas. Okay, I'm going to put those there. And then I think I'm going to put a little embellishment on either side of that. Okay, so I went through my stash and I picked this glittery little gems that stick on that are a trick to open. I think I've opened it before and put it back in there backwards. All right, come on now. Okay, so see what you think about that. I just put these beautiful crystals on either side of these. So now we can close them up, and you can actually kind of read the word, part of the word through the front, which makes it so pretty, I think. All right, so let's find a place in the journal to put these. Let's see, where do I want them to go? So I just kind of look for a blank page that needs a little something something. That might be pretty right there. We could put it at the top. And see, it could raise up like this. And I thought about making a pocket out of it, but I'm not going to because I don't want to slide something behind there and it get caught on some of those little pieces. So I think I'm just going to glue it down. Let's see. I'm going to use art glitter glue here since we are paper to paper. So I'm just going to add some glue around here and glue her down. It can kind of be like a page topper, you know, just a beautiful way to start this page. Now, oh, look at, oh, so pretty, like it. Okay, now, that's in the front signature, so I'm going to go over here to the back signature. I've got 2 signatures in this little journal, and I don't want to cover anything up because I love the paper. Everything is so pretty. So where can I put this one? I could put it on that. Let me see if that's big enough to hold it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it here and I'm going to let it overlap the edge. Oh, sorry. Let it overlap the edge over here just for fun. So I'm going to kind of keep my thumb there to remind me not to glue past about right there. All right, and then we're going to let it overlap almost like it's a little tab, but it's not going to overlap further than the journal page, see? So, okay, so there's another little cute, oh, these are just precious. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside, and we've got these guest checks that we are going to decorate now. So I'm going to do like some layers and clusters on here. Okay, so first of all, I just took some script stamps that I've got, and I just did some rubber stamping to kind of bring the background together. I'm going to leave this side as it is for journaling. So I just put some rubber stamping on there, and now we're going to build some clusters. Okay, so what I did, instead of creating new clusters, I went through my little stash of things I've already made, and I found a couple that have pinks and purples and all, and so I just decided to use these. So what this is some torn scrapbook paper, got glue on me, and some corrugated paper, and then another scrapbook paper, and then a little word thing, and I stitched it all together, glued on some embellishments, and that's really all these are. This one's got the piece of lace behind it. So it's just fun. You just kind of pile a bunch of things up and go zip it around your sewing machine and ta-da, embellish a little bit. So let's use these since I already have them. So I'm thinking, oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to let it hang off the edge again because it'll provide a little interest on the side, kind of like a little tab would be. So I'm just going to add a little glue here and there and let that hang off the edge. And I'm going to leave that just like that. All right. And so then I want that for journaling. On this one, I think I'm going to fold it in half just for something different. You still got journaling places here. And that is awfully big. I don't think I'm going to use that one there. I've got her. I could use her in here, but yeah, I'll use her, but she's going to have to be, I'm going to have to ink it. So let's see if I can get it inked up a little bit around the edges. And I think my ink pad is so dry. I need to. So my dog was up on the porch, and she likes to be with me. My dog, Abby, she's a Shih Tzu, and she likes to be with me all the time. And she's not used to me being out here in the she shed. She's used to me being in my craft room, and she's used to being under my feet. So she comes up on the porch, and she's barking at me. And that means come and get me. Yep, she's that rotten. Come and get me. I want to be where you are. And guess what I did? I went and got her. Don't you know it? So now she's out here with me. Okay, so I got that inked up, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of this eyelash trim around it. About that much. Okay, let's see if that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. So I just put some little eyelash yarns behind it. See? So, and now that'll be ready to go. So now we got to find a place in the journal to put it. And I think I'm also going to have a page for that. And I also want to find a place to dangle this little guy that I had made a while back that just happened to be purple. This is one of my circle pockets. This is kind of a mauve-y pink color, but it'll still be great. And it has a brad in it. I think I've done a tutorial on these already. So it just kind of opens like that, and it has 3 little pages in it for journaling or secrets or whatever. So I'm going to put that in here somewhere. And then a while back, I cut out a whole bunch of fabric butterflies. So I'm going to use that. And then I also, in my paper clips, I found this altered paper clip that I had made, and this beautiful border here, and some washi tapes that have some purples and stuff in them. So all that's going to go in this journal. So this is part 1. So part 2, I'm going to show you the completed journal. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.